Hello, and welcome to Andrew Broussard Watercolors. Today's video is an experiment on my computer and using the audio to see if I could kind of talk about historical paintings and show you what I want to incorporate in my paintings. So here is an Ivan Shishkin from 1885. It was labeled Forest by WikiArt, and it's public domain. So that's all the information I have on this one. Now, I've been looking at a lot of Ivan Shishkin, and I'm trying to incorporate his techniques into my own paintings. There's a few things I want to point out with this painting. First, I want to focus on the tree trunks. As we go up the closest tree trunks, we see that we transition from a gray to an orange. And we have that happen all across the board. And this is showing that we just have kind of just the ambient light, and we have the glow of the sun that's really hitting these. And that change, that gradient, that dynamicism really adds interest to it. Also, he didn't just cut straight across. This kind of goes on an angle here, and that really helps the painting work in that sense. And if we extend it, we start seeing that there's that point that all of these pieces want to start extending to. So having that kind of one point perspective right there, all these other aspects, and he just used a color change to create another line that goes to that spot. So that's really amazing and something that we could really start incorporating in our own paintings. You even see a line right there. Even look at the end of these guys going to that point. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch others. And that's something that I'm also looking to incorporate a lot more, just looking for all those different lines, whether it's the edge of trees, whether it's part of land, whether it is some kind of marks in the sand, the edge of water, to lead to a point. So that's the first thing I wanted to look at. The second thing, and this was what really drew me to this painting to begin with, was the different layers that I see within that group of trees. I think it'll let me zoom in. Yeah, there we go. Let me scroll down a little bit. So we have this background tree right here, this far distant group of trees. We then have kind of a mid-ground, these darker ones. I'm just going to draw that line so you can see that darkness happening right there. Then we have that foreground. That mid-ground, that dark, is what really stood out to me and is something that I want to incorporate personally, and that really creates a sense of depth there and really creates a sense of interest. Just simply having our closer trees lighter in tonality. The deep part of the forest is really dark and you get that moody aspect. And then far distant is kind of just the middle of those two tonality wise. Also with these videos, I want to work on my, just my art vocabulary as I'm talking about these. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And I think that I'll end the video here just so keep it short and simple, just so we can see how the audio is and see how you guys like these. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to continue these type of videos, how the audio sounds, how the background noise of my house sounds. The chair I'm in is kind of squeaky and I have the cats. And yeah, if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, follow, and you'll have a great day.